What's up, my nail lovelies, and welcome back to another nail video. Today's video I'm going to be doing a Jack Skellington inspired nail set. So this video was recorded on October 1st, but it will be going up on October 2nd. But regardless, let's start off the month of October off with some spooky nail designs. So of course I'm going to start off by filing the tip of my pre-shaped nail tips. Usually when you get pre-shaped nails or just nail tips in general, I believe they come with like a little plastic bit on the end. So I believe that I did get that on camera, that I used some nail clippers, I clipped it off, and now I'm just using my nail file to smooth out the tips just for overall better look in the nails and quality. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to buffing our nails. So that is the brand for the drill that I'm using today. And I am using a medium sanding bit for my drill, and I'm just going to go ahead and buff the shine off of my false nail tips. Now I know a lot of press-on nail makers or artists, they use like a regular hand file to buff the top of the nails. But I like using an electric nail file because I feel that it's just faster and it just works better for me, and it's a little bit less of a hassle. So yeah, I mean, if you don't have an electric nail file, it's perfectly fine to use a hand file, but like I said, it's a little bit less of a hassle for me just to use my electric nail file rather than a regular hand file. But regardless, make sure that you're buffing the shine off, and the reason is because you want to take that natural shine off so that product can stick, whether you're using acrylic or gel or whatever. Make sure that you're buffing the shine off so that it can last, and it just helps for, like I said, for lasting and overall quality. So just make sure that you're buffing the shine off really good, and you don't have to put a lot of pressure, just good enough so that the shine is off. And especially if you're using an electric nail file, it takes it right off. You won't have to apply any pressure at all. Alright, let's go ahead and do our base coat. So I'm using iGel Beauty's base coat, and I'm going to put that on my nails. This is just to seal, put a little protection layer on so that it helps the builder gel stay on, just like, regular gel manicure process. You put the base coat on so that everything can last and stick to each other and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that on all of my nails, and I put them in my gel machine for 30 seconds twice. Mine is a UV and an LED gel lamp, so I just do 30 seconds twice, but depending on what type of gel machine you have, you would do it for like a different setting time, so maybe for 60 seconds, or you could do 30 seconds as well. So just depending on the gel machine, just make sure you pay attention to that and read on the bottle, because it does tell you what setting to use for different gel machines. Okay, let's go ahead and put on our builder gel as our hardener. You can use acrylic, and I do use acrylic, but I mostly use acrylic for like extendo long sets, because then it would take a whole lot more builder gel to use for long sets like that. So I'll use acrylic as the base, but for today I'm just going to be using builder gel. And the brand of builder gel I'm using is iGel Beauty's builder gel in a bottle in color clear, of course. And I only had to use one coat of this because You could use this to capsulate, so it's much more thicker than the other builder gels, I believe. So I only did one coat of this and it worked perfectly fine. This is to ensure that the nails do not break, and this is what makes the nails reusable, of course. And yeah, so then after that I will just put my colors on top, my gel polish colors on top of that, and it'll be good. But yeah, this is what I use to make my nails harden, so that you can reuse them or whatever. But yeah, so just go ahead and put this on all of your nails, and then you'll put them in your gel machine. My gel machine has a builder gel setting on it, so I'm not really sure like exactly how long you would cure builder gel. Probably for like 90 seconds or like 60 seconds. I'm sure it says it on the bottle, but like I said, I have a setting on mine specifically for builder gel. It says builder gel mode on there, so I just usually use that. So I'm not really sure like how long I put it in there for, but I only have to turn that setting on one time and it'll be nice and cured. But just read the bottle, it'll tell you how long to put it on there if you don't have that setting. Also, I know you guys can probably tell, but I worked on my angles. Again, I did keep the camera in the same placement as the last video. I just moved it a little bit. Everything, I have space, like nothing's in my way, and I'm in frame, as you can tell. Like, I'm literally in the frame the whole video, and it's where I wanted it to be. Everything worked out. So I did say I would fix it in the last video, and I did, and I love it. So recording videos will be so much more easier, and hopefully will make me want to record a lot more. Okay, right here I'm just taking some pure acetone, and I'm just going to go ahead and wipe off my sticky layer from my builder gel curing. Yeah, so I just go ahead and I just wipe them all down with a little cotton ball pad and some pure acetone, and just take off the sticky layer, and then go ahead and put my gel polish colors on top. Okay, now moving on to applying our gel colors. I'm going to be using 3 different gel colors, 2 of them by iGel Beauty and 1 of them by D&D. I'm going to start off by putting on Jet Black on the thumb and my middle finger nail there, and I did 2 coats for the rest of the colors, but I did do 3 coats of black because the black wasn't like blacked out how I wanted it to be on the nail. So I did 3 coats of that, but the rest of them got 2 coats because by the 2 coats they were pretty much good and pigmented, and I usually do use 2 coats of polish for all of my sets. I really rarely use 3, like I said, unless it's like not as pigmented or like solid. That's the word. If the colors don't look as solid as I want them to be, then I will use 3 coats. But mostly I use 2 coats of polish, but I did use 3 for the black. Alright, now we're going to go in with the pure white from iGel Beauty, and I'm putting this on the index finger and the pinky finger. I mean pinky nail and index nail. There's no fingers, there's only nails. I'm so sorry, but yes, we're going to apply a coat to the index nail and the pinky nail. Okay, now we're going to go in with our D&D Summer Burnt Orange Polish, and this is what I mean with some colors are more solid than others. As you can see how pigmented this orange is. rather than the black polish where it was still a little bit sheer looking and it wasn't as solid, so we had to do 3 coats. But by the time I did 2 coats with my white and my orange color, they were very well pigmented and solid, so you couldn't see through them, but that's okay. The black still came out really good by the 3rd coat. Most black polishes kind of do that though, but it's no big deal. It still works and all is the same. So yes, but that is what I meant by some colors might need 3 coats. Okay, let's go ahead and start our designs. So this is going to be the part of Jack Skellington's jacket, which are the stripes on his jacket. So that's what this part kind of is inspired by. And it is just 3 thick stripes, 1 stripe in the middle, and then 2 stripes on the sides of the nails. Might I say, this was the maybe like the easiest part of the design. You know, I don't know why, but it seemed like this definitely was the easiest part, even though I messed up on the first one a little bit. But when I did the other pinky nail, it was like a smoother go, probably because it was like this was my first time doing it. So when I got to the second pinky, I kind of had it down packed. But yes, I didn't even get to record me doing the spiderweb design because for some reason, for the life of me, I could not record while doing that spiderweb design that you will see on the orange nail. I will put a clip in so that you guys can see what it looked like when I was done, but unfortunately I could not record the process because I could not do it on camera. I needed to be so focused to do it, and I couldn't do it on camera, but I will show you guys a clip of me after I did do it. Also, I forgot to tell you guys which design gel liner art I am using, and this is from iGel Beauty's like a bundle gel liner kit that I got, and it came with like a variety of colors, but this is where that gel liner art is from. This is the design that I did not get to record, but this is what it looks like after. Okay, now we get to move on to making the actual Jack Skellington. Now, I really enjoyed making this. Might I add again, I am so proud of myself getting the angle and frame right for this video because you can see everything that I am doing, and it's just so nice to be able to watch myself do this design, knowing that it's all in frame, that you can see exactly everything that I am doing. But nonetheless, moving on. So the black that I'm using is from that gel liner art. Once again, I just put a little bit on my nail polish tray there, and I'm using my dotting tool to make the eyes. To me, for some reason, it really looked like an alien at first. Like the eyes reminded me of an alien, so I was kind of skeptical how this design would come out. Like I was thinking maybe I didn't do it right, or like the eyes just were like wonky, but that's why, as you can see, I kept playing with it because I wasn't just gonna leave them any kind of way. So I wanted them to look kind of less like alien eyes, but regardless, they still looked like alien eyes until I added the other features of the face. But I used the bigger side for the eyes. Then I just went on ahead and flipped my dotting tool over for the smaller side of the dotting tool to make the nose, and all I did was put a little dot there and drag it down, and there's the little nostrils. And then we did the smiley face. I went back in with my iGel Beauty's gel liner art to make the mouth. I was going to say smile, but smile, mouth, whatever, all the same thing. So yeah, I just used that to make the smile, and I just was playing around with it because it wasn't as thick as I wanted it to be. It was like just like a thin little smile line, but I wanted it to be a bit thicker. Then I just went on ahead and made the little stitches of his mouth. I don't think they're stitches. I think they're like little openings for his teeth, but they look like stitches because there's the same method that you do to make nail stitches. But yeah, regardless, you can call them stitches or little openings, whatever, all the same. But look at the cute little Jack Skellington. I think I did so good. All right, let's go ahead and get into the last step, which is applying our top coat. I'm using iGel Beauty's No Cleanse top coat. Absolutely love this top coat. I've used a lot of other top coats before, and they all were pretty good, but I don't know, I just really like iGel Beauty's the most because it's so like glossy and shiny. Like the finish on this is amazing. Like sometimes it actually just looks like water on top of the nails to a point. I'm like, my goodness. But yeah, I just really love the finish. So just put that on all over the nails, then you can let it cure for 60 seconds or 30 seconds. Honestly, I just be going in between. Like some days I'll do 30 seconds twice, or I'll do a full 60 seconds, just depending on how I'm feeling, I guess. But yeah, anyways, so unfortunately, again, I could not get this design done on camera, and I was really sad about that. But I guess, I don't know, my fingers get stage fright, and I couldn't get the placement right for the spider webs, so that was unfortunate. But maybe sometime in the future I can, you know, do a design like that again and get it on camera. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me doing this spooky set for the starting month of October, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. Also, if you are interested in buying a press-on set from me, DM me on Instagram at Breeze Press On, BRIES Press On Instagram, and I will get back to you and get ready to place an order for you. But I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye.